Hello and welcome. It's Celia Johnson here, your health and wellness online coach. Today I've come up with a subject and an update of the latest celebrities that suffer with diabetes. So, shall we go through and let's take a look? First of all, it's Paula Deen, a celebrity chef. Paula Deen announced in January 2012 that she had type 2 diabetes. Deen, well known for her buttery, sugary recipes, said she learnt she had the disease 3 years ago but hasn't spoken public yet, and because she wasn't ready. But she says she wants to let the world know that diabetes is not a death sentence. Okay, the next celebrity is Halle Berry. Actress Halle Berry has type 2 diabetes. Forgot the gossip that Berry had weaned herself off the insulin and switched from type 1 to type 2 diabetic. That's not possible. Type 1 patients can make more insulin and require insulin injections for life. Some type 2 diabetic patients also need insulin shots in additional to oral medications to control blood sugar. But most people with type 2 diabetes can survive without insulin, unlike type 1 diabetes patients. Our next celebrity is Randy Jackson. He was on the American Idol judge. Randy learned he had type 2 diabetes in 2001. Back then, Jackson was obese, which makes type 2 diabetes more likely. Jackson was also at risk because diabetes ran in his family, and African Americans are more likely than whites to develop diabetes. Jackson has since gotten gastric bypass surgery, lost 100 pounds and improved his diet and made exercise, including walking on the treadmill and practicing yoga, to stable his life. Right, our next celebrity, Patti LaBelle. I love Patti LaBelle. She sings fantastic. Patti LaBelle is a singer and has type 2 diabetes. On her website, LaBelle recalls her diagnosis: "I passed out on stage and the doctor came back to me and said, 'Did you know you were type 2 diabetic?' And I said, 'I had no idea,'" states LaBelle, who has a family of history of diabetics. LaBelle has since written health cookbooks and she exercises regular. She called herself a divabetic. That's a mix for diabetic and a diva. So that was published in 2008 in the People magazine. Our next celebrity is Larry King. He is a talk show host. Larry King has type 2 diabetes. "It's definitely controllable," King has said on his show. "Diabetes makes heart disease, stroke and kidney disease and other seriously health problems more likely." Diabetes wasn't his only risk factor. King had been a heavy smoker, and smoking hurts the heart. But by talking and taking care of his diabetes and quitting smoking, King helps his heart and the rest of his body. We have an actress now, Mary Tyler Moore. Mary Tyler Moore has type 1 diabetes. Moore's diabetes was diagnosed at the age of 30 when she was hospitalized after suffering a miscarriage. A routine blood test done at the hospital showed a very high blood sugar level at 750. "They put me on insulin right away," Mary told CNN's Larry King in 2005. Now, in her 70s, Moore has long been active in promoting diabetes research. She serves as the international chairman of the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. So, what is type 2 diabetic? Type 2 diabetic strikes people from all ages, and early symptoms are subtle. In fact, about 1 out of every 3 people who have type 2 diabetes don't know it. What is type 2 diabetes? Type 2 diabetes strikes people of all ages, and early symptoms are very subtle. In fact, about 1 out of 3 people with type 2 diabetes don't know it. The chronic condition in the body is the ability to use the carbohydrates in food for energy. The result is elevated blood sugar levels. Over time, this excess of sugar raises the risk for heart disease and loss of vision, nerve and organ damage, and other serious conditions. So there you go. We found out, especially in the celebrities who have type 2, and exactly what it is. So I hope you enjoyed that, and look out for more tips and advice, and I'll say bye for now and speak to you soon.